indeed. We continue our parish reading, the closing chapter of prayer, The Breath of New Life by Pope Francis. Praying in the many and varied vocations, the priesthood, priests. The priesthood is a way of living. It is a vocation, an imitation of Jesus Christ. But your priesthood is unique in the sense that it is unlike the priesthood of any other. Given the rich variety of ways the priesthood may be exercised, I say, find your style. Don't dwell on external circumstances that seem to be insurmountable obstacles. Find your style, your personal way of being a priest. This style develops within a specific environment. What I mean is, even though I say it again and again, there is no cliché in asserting that the priestly life is without joy unless we take the time for personal prayer, to speak face to face with the Lord, talking to Him, sharing everything that is going on in our lives. There is no cliché in saying this. We cannot marginalize the specific circumstances in which we exercise our priesthood and the style with which we exercise it when we converse with the Lord. When I speak to Him, do I ask Him the right questions? Or do I just talk to myself, blocked by the seemingly endless impossibilities that bring me down? Oh well, there is nothing I can do. Everything is a disaster. There is no way to be an effective priest in this secularized world. We go on and on with such complaints and blame the limits imposed on us from the outside. The right question to ask is, can limits be part of the plan in the same way that desires and aspirations are? This is indeed a good question. How are the limits involved in your priestly vocation, in the style which you live it out? In short, when we ask this question, we dwell too easily on external circumstances, and we often use them as an alibi. Because if we only look at external circumstances, we will never see a way out. Each of us has to seek his own style, the right way to live one's particular priestly vocation. This is why there is no cliché in saying that we cannot live the ministry joyfully if we don't make moments for personal prayer, speaking with the Lord face to face, sharing our entire lives with Him. We must bring everything to prayer with the Lord. If you do not dialogue with the Lord, you cannot move forward. Talk to Him about your limitations. Ask Him for help in identifying your limitations. This is precisely why the help of a spiritual director is necessary, a wise man who can help you in your discernment. For young clergy, and so for some older clergy, it is also becoming more popular to meet in small groups. This is also extremely helpful. It is the apex of priestly fraternity, meeting together to talk about how things are going. This is an important part of our priestly rhythm. Living in complete solitude is never a good thing. That is what I would like to emphasize most. Be careful not to get caught up in your limitations. There is simply no way. Just look around. The world is in chaos because of this or that. Just look at the television. There are always cultural and personal limits, but it is never right to focus on them. The right way is, as I have said, Jesus Christ and prayer must always be at the center of your priestly existence. Here ends our reading.